so pretty up here. Hi, Sherry. What, Yobo?
Persimmon tree.
All the persimmon trees?
Yeah, all of them. Yeah.
All the persimmons. Oh, they look so delicious. 안녕하세요. 어서오세요. We're in Cheongdo. Isn't it pretty? Sorry, it's a little bumpy, but you know, I don't have a good holder for my camera yet, so I'm just holding it. Hi, Anna. 안녕하세요. Oh, the persimmons, they're all nice and ripe. Thank you for the like. Hi, Pediatrics. We just finished a live up in the Cheongdo Persimmon Wine Tunnel. Now we're going to be heading back to Daegu in kind of a scenic route, so we thought we'd do a live and take you guys with us. Sorry, there's a little bit of a sun glare, I know. It's a beautiful day, what can I do? Oops. Oh. Oh, so pretty today. Thank you for the like. All the persimmons are on the trees. Thank you for the like. Hi, Lindsay. Welcome in. I'm trying to find a comfortable seating position for this because I gotta hold it because I don't have a good cell phone stand for my phone for the live, so. I know, me too. I grew up in a small town, so I love small town. I love a good small town. All the persimmons, you look at all the persimmons on the trees, all the oranges are, they're all the persimmons from the, we just did a live at the Persimmon Wine Tunnel here in Cheongdo. Hi, Ines. 안녕하세요. Thought we'd take a scenic route back into Daegu. Oh, so pretty. It's a beautiful day, too. Oh my goodness. Earlier the air quality wasn't that good, but right now it seems better. Thank you for the like. See how fast you can go. Don't give him that as a goal. It's a windy road. It's so pretty up here. I just love it. All the leaves are starting to change here in Korea too. All the leaves are changing. All the persimmons. Ooh, a new desk, Inez. Oh, are they picking some persimmon?
Oh.
Can you do that?
Andeo.
Andeo. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm like, is that stealing? Does that belong to someone? Probably. They make money with their persimmons up here in Cheongdo.
Sometimes people misunderstand it.
Yeah, because I would have almost too, because it's on the side of the road, but now that I look, you're right. It looks like it's part of a farm or something. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure. It's scenes like this that remind me of Oregon so much. Just make me feel right at home. Thank you for the likes. All that stuff supports the channel. Cheongdo's quite beautiful. Thought we'd take a nice little scenic route back into Daegu here in South Korea. other side. There's still some persimmons on those trees. I haven't got them all down. It's beautiful out here. I feel like I have a food coma. I feel very tired after the live this morning. Would it be easy for a U.S. person to drive in South Korea? Well, yes and no. I mean, driving in South Korea has the same laws and the same system as America, but they're definitely more aggressive drivers in Korea. So maybe if you're used to driving, I don't know. Maybe I've never been to New York and Chicago, but I imagine driving there would be pretty intense. So maybe if you're used to that, maybe. But the system and the way we drive and stuff is the same as America, but they're much more aggressive drivers in Korea. But as you can see, we drive on the same side of the road here in Korea as we do in America. Our steering wheels are on the same side. Everything's pretty much the same. Air conditioner doesn't feel like it's working.
Yeah, aircon off.
Oh, okay. Don't make me worried. I thought something was wrong with our car. I was like, no, it's just starting to work better. Thank you for the likes. No, don't open the window. I'm on a live, Yobo. It's nice and I don't want the wind sound. Oh, it's beautiful. What's the normal speed limit? I don't know. Everything's in kilometers here. I'll tell you what this road is as soon as I see one. As soon as I see a speed limit sign, I'll tell you. Thank you for the like. All that stuff helps support the channel. Let's see here. As soon as I see one, I'll tell you.
Yeah, home?
Yeah.
24,000 yard.
What?
Yard.
Yard? What does that mean?
24,000.
I don't understand what
This
that means.
golf game is we use yard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't get into the Minnesota accent. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was doing that the other day. That was funny. Thanks for the like. Oh, it's hot in here, Yobo.
Okay.
Ugh. Oh, it's such a pretty day. Thank you for the like. Just kind of taking a scenic route back from Cheongdo to Daegu here in South Korea. Just taking a nice scenic route. Oof. Korea's very mountainous. Hi, Ellie. Yeah, South Korea is a very mountainous country, which is, I've said many times, I feel very at home here because living my whole life in Oregon, Korea reminds me very much of Oregon with the aesthetics, so I feel very comfortable here. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Today's a beautiful day too for a nice drive. But we're headed back into the city. A highway? No. It's just kind of some, I don't know. Yeah, it's not Korea's got pretty obvious freeways and highways. It's just a road. don't know. Thank you for the likes. Yeah, we're headed back into Daegu City from Cheongdo. What a gorgeous day. Oh my goodness. 날씨가 좋아요. Are you doing a live tomorrow? No, not tomorrow, but Sunday evening America time, and Monday, it'll be Monday morning Korea time. We'll be at the Hapcheon movie studio doing a live, but not tomorrow. I know the weather is gorgeous today. I love it. It's a great day for a little driving live back into the city. Thank you for your likes, you guys. We avoided the freeway so we can just take kind of a nice, prettier drive. How far are you from the city? Not far, like maybe 20 minutes from the city. Are there police, highway, freeway patrol in Korea? Not like in America. Here on the freeways and highways and the roads in Korea, there's CCTV cameras and there are radar boxes. So they don't waste their police resources just sitting on the side of the freeways waiting for people to speed. They have technology that will catch you and send you a ticket. I mean, they can see everything. You know, they can see when you're speeding and they can see your speed and they'll send you a ticket. Yes, and I've never once ever seen a police car pull someone over for speeding or anything like that. I've never seen it. Maybe on rare circumstances they just happen to be passing by and see you do something, but otherwise no, they don't do that. Wow, it's beautiful. Earlier this year there was a big fire on one of these mountains that we did a video about on my YouTube. There's I think a video of it on my YouTube channel even, and the big the water helicopters that came down into the river here in Cheongdo and sucked up the water to dump on the mountain. Yeah, I mean, you know, that way they're not wasting their police resources on on maybe catching someone when they can easily use technology to do it and free up the police for other things, you know? I think it's a good system. Thank you for the likes, you guys. I appreciate your support. My husband and I love showing you guys South Korea. And I'm really glad that on YouTube I'm able to do this because I can't do it on other platforms. So this way you guys can see the scenery, enjoy it with us. Korea's lovely today. Got some farms over there if you guys want to take a look. Some farms. How would they do a CCTV if a foreigner is doing it? I don't think I exactly understand your question. I mean, you can't you can't get a driver's license in Korea unless you have a residency card. So and your car would be registered to your name. People don't really rent cars in Korea very often because it's really expensive. So you either own a car or you use public transportation. Especially in Seoul and stuff, people don't usually, especially foreigners who come to Korea for work or something, don't usually own cars. They just use public transportation. It's not, I mean, it's just as easy. It's probably easier because they can identify you even easier, probably. I imagine. I don't know. I tend not to break any rules, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, exactly. It's same as, yeah. Korea has fantastic technology, so it's not difficult to get a ticket for something you, yeah. If you're speeding, you're gonna get caught. Usually, not always. I see people speed all the time, but they'll speed between the radar boxes because they'll know where they are. I have seen that. Okay, so the speed limit here is 80 kilometers an hour, which I don't know what that means in miles per hour because I'm American and you know, we're backwards when it comes to that. So if there's any Canadians here who know what 80 kilometers per hour is, then you can let the rest of us know. Probably, I'm guessing around 60 miles an hour, but I don't really know. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Yeah, we're headed back into Daegu. You can kind of see some of the outskirts of probably parts of Daegu over there that we're going back into the city. Some more farming stuff over here. We got some buildings up in the mountains there. And we got some more of the city coming up over here as we're getting closer to Daegu. It's up there. Can't read it. My eyes are bad. Yeongnam. I can't see. Yeongnam Waegu.
Foreign languages.
Oh, I was like, I can't see. Oh, foreign language college. Okay. In Germany, they also have radars that take pictures of you and your plates. Yeah, it totally makes sense. I mean, why waste? But I mean, I get why in America that's pretty impossible to do because America is so big and there's a lot of spacious roads. But I think that it's possible for more like the cities and maybe in some of the most popular highways and freeways between cities. I think it would be a good use of the infrastructure money in America, but I don't see it happening. But it would be good because it works in countries like here in Korea, and like you said, in Germany and probably other European countries. I was going to see if maybe there would be a box you guys could see, one of the radar boxes, but. And sometimes the radar boxes don't actually have a camera in it, so sometimes they're fake. But it works just as well to slow you down. Oh, 50 miles an hour? Okay, yeah. Because like I said, it's not a freeway or a highway, so I don't know what 80 is. Looks like we're back into Daegu.
Here, Gyeongsan.
Oh, Gyeongsan? Oh.
Gyeongsan.
All right, we're not exactly at Daegu yet. We have them on Long Island busy intersections. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Ooh.
Oh! Yeah! Yeah, exactly. As long as it works, why not? Thank you for the likes, you guys. Told you, they drive a little more aggressively here in Korea. Want to say hi?
Hi, everyone.
Why not? Patrick says hi, Young Ho.
Hi.
Wait, hola? Oh, okay. 알았어. Ooh, Mom's Touch is delicious chicken. But my chicken's better. Just saying.
Your chicken's better.
Thank you, darling. My chicken is amazing. Actually, I mean, I can't take credit for it. It is just Frank's Red Hot sauce. And then some chicken in the air fryer. I mean, I'd like to take full credit for it, but especially since Koreans haven't really tasted Frank's Red Hot before. But I'll take credit for it. Yeah, I always think October is a perfect day to come to Korea, or perfect month. I used to come to Korea in October on vacation before I met my husband because the temperature was great. And the leaves are changing and it's still warm and beautiful outside. Yeah, I like October in Korea. I think it's a really nice time to come. You don't like mom's touch sandwiches? Oh yeah, my husband doesn't like the sandwiches either. I like them, but I'm not a very picky person, I guess. But yeah, he doesn't like them either, but he does like the chicken, but he doesn't like it's not his favorite chicken, but he likes it. But for fast food, I think it's really good. Does it snow a lot in Korea? Well, everywhere except for my city of Daegu doesn't do it. It doesn't really rain or snow that much in Daegu. But Korea, it does, yes. Especially north up by Seoul. It snows, yeah. Definitely. Just in Daegu, we're in this weird hole in Korea. Where the rain and snow happens around us, not to us. Buildings. Does it ever get super cold? Yes, in the winter. Yeah, it does. It always gets, yeah, it's always, we have 4 seasons in Korea. So yeah, it gets very cold in the winter and very hot in the summer. But I guess, I mean, that's relative too to where you live in America, because I'm originally from Oregon and we have mild 4 seasons. So to me, these are a little more extreme, but they're still tolerable. But I'm sure if you live in like Minnesota or New York or, you know what I mean, or Florida, it may not, you know, it just depends on where you're from and what you're used to. Summers here are tolerable. It's just, I mean, it's really hot, but it's the humidity that I can't stand. But the humidity is going away now that it's getting into fall. It's only the summer I have to tolerate it in Korea. But as I was saying, if you're in Florida, where it's probably always hot and humid, then it may not be a big deal to you. Yeah, as I was saying, Ellie, I'm like, yeah, I'm sure in those regions where you guys get like 10 feet of snow every year, it may not be that, you know, you might think, oh, it doesn't snow that much in Korea at all. It's just based on what you're used to in America, because, you know, every state is practically its own country. It's so vastly different from each other. There's always lots of greenery in here in Korea and on the streets and everything. It's always very pretty. Even in the big cities. Lots of walking trails, lots of nature incorporated into the urban city, which I think is really nice. But they're always building more apartments. Even though they're so expensive, no one can afford them. Ooh, I'm getting thirsty. I just had to, there's a guy riding his little thing on the road. But yes, I am thirsty. I'm gonna try to hold you guys with one hand for a second, drink some water. I've been talking a lot for all morning. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for the likes too, you guys. I appreciate your support.
잠시 후 과속에 주의하십시오. 제한 속도 70km입니다.
Hmm?
Speed.
Oh, speed radar,
Yeah.
like we were just talking about. Oh, I missed it.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh.
What?
Accident.
Okay.
Maybe? No. Okay.
Accident.
Yeah. This is. It's okay.
Oh, it's not an accident?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know. Well, it's Saturday, so. And lunchtime-ish, so I'm not surprised.
Explorer.
Oh, there is an American car there. Oh my gosh, I almost never see him. There's a Ford Explorer in front of me. What? It's my lucky day. Look at that. I got an American burger for lunch, and I see an American car in front of me. This is my day.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yes. I used to have a Ford Explorer. When I first, either when I was a medical assistant or when I was a nurse. I don't remember exactly. Maybe it was when I was an EMT intermediate. I was fairly poor. I can't remember. I was either in college, just got out of one of the colleges and working. I had two. My daughters were little. And I had a 1996 Ford Explorer. I loved that thing. Traded in for a junky Nissan Murano, which I hated and got rid of a year later. But my Ford Explorer I took all over the place. Camping, hiking, I loved it. Named my daughter after the sailing Ford Mustang. Is that radar up there too, or just cameras?
Security.
Oh, just security oh, just cameras. Okay. How can you tell the difference between the radar ones and just regular CCTV?
There's a security system.
Oh, it just says CCTV. Oh.
약 500m 전방에서 신호와 과속에 주의하십시오.
They actually put some Korean flags out yesterday. We saw them do it. It's not like in America where you often see American flags on the sides of the roads. They put them out because Saturday, gosh, today is Saturday. Monday is a Korean national holiday, so there's some. We saw them put the Korean flags on some of the street poles yesterday, and they'll take them down like immediately after too. They go up quick and they come down quick. Buildings over here. Oh, yes, you do, Allie Marie. Oh, all the time. It's just we're in traffic right now, so you haven't seen it yet. Yeah, when I first, and keep in mind, like I said, I used to be a paramedic, drove an ambulance for many years. So I'm used to, driving aggressively doesn't bother me necessarily, but I'm in no hurry to get my license switched over here in Korea because Koreans drive very aggressively. It's scary. Yeah, it's just we're in a lot of traffic right now, so you haven't seen it. Trust me, it will shock you. Unless, again, like I said, maybe you live in an area in America where they also are really aggressive, but it seems to work here. Like I don't see a lot of car accidents here, and I think it's just because everyone anticipates what the other person is gonna do, because it's like their way of driving. So it's it's normal here, so everyone knows how to adapt to it. So it just, you don't see that many accidents, but yeah.
제한 속도 80km입니다.
And a lot of times it's the motorcycles that really irk me. The motorcycles in Korea will drive through the red lights all the time. They'll drive on sidewalks there, and they're not supposed to. They're supposed to follow the same laws as everyone else, but they don't. It drives me up the wall. I can't stand it. Yeah, you saw that one car zoom by earlier. Yeah, and that's just a regular occurrence, almost cutting us off. Yeah, we already did well, we did not, it depends on which one you're talking about. We just finished a live on TikTok doing at the Cheongdo Persimmon Wine Tunnel, and then we, and a little lunch mukbang, and now we just been doing a driving live home, kind of from Cheongdo back to Daegu, kind of showing you the sights. And it probably won't be on live too much longer. I just thought you guys would like to see some of the sights around us as we drive back into the city. Yeah, we've been on various lives since 10:30 this morning. And then we'll be doing a live at the Hapcheon movie studio on Monday.
잠시 후 신호와 과속에 주의하십시오.
Thank you for the like. Appreciate your support. Oof. Oh, almost dropping my charger thing here. Yeah, we haven't been there this year. Last year we took my daughters when they came to Korea to visit. We usually go there a couple times a year, but we haven't gone this year, so we thought it would be fun to take you guys on a live there on Monday, because Monday's a national holiday here in Korea, so it'll be Sunday evening in America time. Indian restaurant. Hey!
Taj
Oh, the
Mahal.
car. It says
Taj Mahal in Korea.
real Indian restaurant, Taj Mahal in Korea. Hey! I don't know if I've ever had Indian food. We should check it out sometime. Why
Not
not?
American India.
Well, I know.
India.
I mean, why not? Sometimes it's fun to try something new. That would be a fun live, Ali says. Going to the Indian restaurant for our first time. I don't know if I've ever eaten Indian food. It might be a fun live to do sometime, she said. One of our viewers said. Keep that in mind, Yobo. Are you not? Did you not even listen to what I said?
Sometimes I don't understand.
I said a viewer said we should do a live at the Indian restaurant for our first time. It might be interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I've never had Indian food before, and it's an Indian restaurant in
I
Korea.
have one time, two times.
Yeah, it might be fun to do a live and try it.
It's curry. And
I like Korean curry, so
and the what chicken name is
voilà. Is it similar?
no the chicken chicken delicious what name and I don't know.
I don't know. Carrie, I've had the Korean curry, you know, that you can get to make at home here in Korea. I've had that and it's delicious. I love it.
Korean and flat bread Indian style.
And flatbread.
Indian
So-
style
I've watched,
flat bread and name forgot.
I don't know about, so I think it was Carrie, or Allie, one of them reminded me, I have seen some TikTok videos before of like people in India making street food, and I'm like, oh, that looks so interesting. I wonder what it tastes like, and it'll be all colorful with lots of vegetables in it.
제한 속도 80km.
I wonder if it's like that. don't know, but it might be fun to try sometime. Oof. Pretty hard on those brakes. Cool, cool, cool. It's similar, but more different spices. Ooh, might be fun to try. Yeah, we're driving to, we're not driving anywhere particularly super busy because it's Saturday afternoon. But if we were driving in the evening time or anything, it really does get quite aggressive. But like I said, it depends on where you live. I've seen videos of people driving in India, and definitely it's nothing like that. But people in California drive pretty aggressive, but I still think Korea's worse. Hiccup. Thanks for the scenic route. This looks fun to do. Yeah, I just thought like I said, when we were leaving Cheongdo up in the mountains, I thought it was really pretty, and you guys might like to see it on our way back into daegu, and just chat with you guys and let you see the view that we see every time we drive around Korea. And I know that there's a lot of people who never get a chance to come here, and I just think it's nice that you can just hang out with us, so you get to feel like you've been here before. You always hold your breath going through the tunnel. You know what's funny, Ellie? My daughters and I would do the opposite. Every time, and again, my daughters are adults. It doesn't matter when we get together. When we go through a tunnel, we go, through the entire tunnel until we have no air left. So you hold your breath. We do the opposite. We yell as loud as we can through the tunnel. I don't know when and why that started. I don't know if we did it when I was a kid, or if I started it when my kids were little. Like, I don't know when it happened, but that's what we do. That's what we do. See some of see, check it out. He's gonna, see, told you, motorcycles in Korea drive me crazy. He's like, nah fam, I'm just gonna drive where I want, when I want, how I want. Whatever, I'm doing what I want. I don't even know, I don't know how I got the idea to do this driving live on YouTube. I think because I've been wanting to do it on a different platform and I couldn't, I would get flagged every time, and I just wanted to do something like this. I think it was just randomly one day, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to give it a try, see what happens, maybe YouTube will let me do it. And they did, so now they get all of my driving business. There's street vendors here in Daegu where I live. There's not as many as say in Seoul, where there's a lot of street food, just because the city structure is a little different. It's just as big of a city. It's just the way it is a little different. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Nomo. I know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, we got one of the millions of toll booths here in Korea we have to go through. See how much this one is going back into daegu. Sometimes they're not that expensive, sometimes they are. Oh, it was like 3 cents. No big deal. Oh, I'm so glad, Allie. I'm really glad that you guys enjoy hanging out with us on these driving lives. It's just fun. And sometimes we do some in the city where you get to see all the city lights and the different buildings, and sometimes it's just nice to take a look at the scenic route, right? See all the cool stuff on the mountains here in Korea. That's a nice long path too. I see people walking on it all the time. Thank you guys for your likes too. All that stuff helps support the channel. Yeah, Korea's very green, and it'll be really pretty as we're entering fall here. You can start to see some of the leaves are just starting to change. I can't wait to be able to this spring, now that I know I can do this on YouTube, being able to do some driving lives through the cherry blossoms here in Korea, when in the springtime, when all the cherry trees, all the cherry blossoms bloom. It's so beautiful. Oof.
약
Yeah, I think
500m
it'll be really pretty.
전방에서 과속에 주의하십시오.
Oof.
제한 속도
Oof.
70km.
A little bumpy, isn't it? The cherry blossoms, I think they're usually like the end of March or around the 1st of April. Is when they
잠시
start to
후
bloom.
과속에 주의하십시오.
Yeah, Japan and Korea are famous for them. So I'm really looking forward to getting to show you guys that this year. Okay, you guys, well, I think I'm going to end the live because my arm is starting to fall asleep from holding my phone for about 45 minutes. And, you know, I like to keep some anonymity to exactly where I live. So I'm going to turn the live off, but I appreciate your guys' support. Make sure you subscribe, and I'm really looking forward to our next driving live, which will probably be on Monday on our way to the Hapcheon movie studio where all the K-dramas are filmed. So you guys will get a chance to see some more scenery on our way on Monday morning in Korea, which will be Sunday evening for y'all in America. So I'll see you guys in 2 days. Annyeong! Bye-bye! I can figure out how to...
Good job.
Well, I'm trying to end it, but...